Okay, so let's continue this part two. I took quite a long break there, so let's see where were we self. Okay, we have these two, three default spaces, and 1, 2, 3 default space is what we are following to create the neck area, right? So which means this guy will excuse us. Let me zoom in on that. So all of this, on group, that means all of this will excuse us, right? Yes. Okay. And so this line will be followed all the way up. So let me see how many do we have here. So like yes, it corresponds to, excuse, lock it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, is that 6 that we have over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, chim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So we are going to take this guy out. This. Okay, so this one will be followed all the way up. Go up way. Then this, all these ones will like. So let's create an outline for that. I think at this point we can actually bring it to a proper size. So let me use like a template. This one is just something we have done that we have as 10 by 24. So that's why I just want to, of course they have different structures, so F6 Control V. So I'll lock this as well. It's just going to like show us the areas of 10 by 24, so that will not really exit or exhaust that limit. Excuse. Okay, so I'm just going to like, instead of dragging here and here, so I'll do it here so that it can kind of like increase exponentially. I think at some point we have to drag, but at least for the first stages, let it be exponential. Okay, so it's looking good. Actually, I'm going to make this 9. Shift, where is this? So I'll unlock this by just doing as if I moved it. So let me make it, instead of 10, I'll make it 9. I think from the structure of my design, that's what we are going to work with. So if we are done with it, we can now decide to increase it or leave it as such. Yeah, so 9 will be nice. Okay, it looks like our this neck might be a little short, because measuring from here, oh, why is this my issue? So this is 8.17. Okay, let's continue. Please give me a sec. Okay, sorry, I had to quickly go attend to another design ASAP. I think we're done. Okay, so where were we? Well, okay, we're trying to get this to be all the way up. Okay, let's see. Pick a loud color. Yeah, I think this one is this pink is louder. So we're just going to like assume this guy is going all the way up. So let's just start from here, right? So come here a bit, and wait, if I remember the structure well, okay, this is the structure. Where is the image? Yeah. Oh, yes, it's correct. Yes. Then we just make this one straight. Let me be careful because that's what I'm going to use for my final edit. Can this guy go up a little bit? So the more higher I go, the more this place will have the curve. So if I bring it here, so you see this, when I draw another line, this place is kind of like sharp. This turn, that corner is too sharp. So I think somewhere here, so it will be like curved. Even there's still a little sharp turn in there. So I think I'll make do with this. You see, so it should be soft and demure, right? So whatever that means. So I'm going to duplicate this, mirror it in X. Oh, chim. Okay. So I intentionally made it like to go out like so. I was checking the measurement earlier. From here to here is like 8.5 something. If I can manage to make it 9, right? So highlights. I think it's only one that will move here. So let's Mimi. So let's get something around here. Same thing with this guy. Okay, so this wants to go all the way around. Oh, this thing is premium stress. Trust me. So we can actually use these ones as guide. Purple today. Just give me a sec. This design, you see, my voice has changed like 3 times or so. I think I started it almost 24 hours ago. This, this is another day. Okay, so let's finish this. Let me increase this brightness. Okay, where was I? Where's the image self? Okay, so we said we had, so just one more to augment. 1, 2, 3. Come closer. Where's my glasses, sir? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? This is 5. I think the line itself is like the sixth, but it doesn't matter at this point. I'm in a hurry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sixth, right? So then this guy will follow along, will kind of like find a way around there. So let's see. So every other thing is just like tracing behind that. So let me finish that up. Okay, I said I will be tracing. I think this guy can excuse us. Hide it for now. Yes. So this one too, we are going to expand it. Just stay there for now. We have plans for you. Okay, so this purple will be our guide. Yeah, that's looking good. Duplicate it again. It will also be like the guide here. We are going to adjust it all when we get up. When we go up, um, something is fishy here. Like I said, there are like 1,000 ways to die. I mean, there are like 1,000, well, not necessarily 1,000 ways to design, but yeah, I'm sure about the ways to die is like 1,000. But when it comes to designing, there are like several ways. It might not be up to 1,000, right? So to design this, so this my step is definitely taking long, but you might find like a better way. But if you until you find a better way, just follow this one, right? So this is the fastest way I can think of. Okay, why is this thing loading slow? I think too many programs are running. Not so too many. uh, I'm not getting the uniformity I need here. I might have to like do some editing to duplicate this as well. Okay, that's looking good literally. So let's come close to this side. I think this one is the one that is not so. Let me highlight, hold this and hold this, bring it out a bit. Okay, that's too much for you, just a little bit here. So I'll select this and hold down control to select the other one. Okay, yeah, I think it's relatively uniform here. So I'm going to select, oh, let me see, I think this last guy needs highlights. You know, we can't see the back, of course, so that's where your own experience and stuff will come in. I hope you know this is a form of UI UX, right? User interface and experience. So if they ask you if you are into tech, tell them yes, you're also doing tech here. It's not Yaba Tech code, just let me delete. Okay, do I need to delete? Don't forget this outline is just like an outline that we are going to take out like very soon in any minute from now. Okay, so this is looking good to me. Even this one we'll have to bring it down a bit. So now we are going to take the stress of doing this one after the other, and again I'm going to end it here. So let's go, let's do this one after the other. So I'm going to select this and I'll select, let's say, the golden color that I want as the final edit. So left click there, right click now, I'll put a right click here. So we are following this pink line. So I did a left click there, another left click, so hold down control to get it straight. That was a left click, and up here I have one final left click here. So I was holding control, right click, and end it with right click, save. So let's continue the driving. I'm not saving until I finish it, so it won't delay me again. So I'm going with the pink line regardless of what the gold line is saying, because after all we're going to delete the gold line. Who is this? This one, where does it end? Okay, when we are done we'll do that editing, because it's looking like we have a little problem there. And it's here. Select this. Oh, right click and right click and left click. Okay. Oh, yeah, just let it pass through wherever for now. When we adjust it should take the position of this one goes up and this goes up again. Please just bear with my voice. I can't shout. I really need sleep now, but of course I can't sleep yet. I'm not yet rich. So rich people are they are the ones that can be sleeping by this time. So let's go. So just stay with me, and you two don't sleep off. Although I know that most of you are rich, so but that's no excuse to sleep off inside tutorial. Okay. Don't forget, follow the pink, follow no road, and obviously this pink line is the one that knows the road here. Do up and down, up and down. I actually looking for love, researching up and down. Okay, so last but not the least, from here I actually want to start from a straight line. If you go back and check the layering of lines here, and you will know why I started from that, because when I am coming back it will not give me problem trying to edit and find how to finish it with a straight line. Since I started with the straight line, it's easy to just join curves perfectly, because I mean there's no need to, it will not be noticeable unlike straight lines. So I did a right click there, so just try to pass through the center of this as much as possible. I think I'll end it with a left click here, so let's start another right click, right click, right click. Actually right click should fix that, well it doesn't fix, so let's count down, enter that line, pass through it, right click, pass through the center, chairpad, right click, and yeah, enter. Okay, so let's know what we are deleting now. uh, so anything pink, thank you so much. And what we just did now, let me hide, so we can take this guy, this one. Can you see the full picture? So I'm taking it out with this side of it, of course. So I'm just going to highlight this ones and take out this part. So I'm still on the highlight, so I'm just clicking on the lines rather, delete. Okay, click on this excuse, delete, click on this, delete, click on this and delete, right? Delete, delete, delete. Okay, so that's looking good. This purple line, just leave it for now. We might use it or we might not use it, so the only, we can just hide it if there's need for it. Don't forget, I was talking about adjusting something here. Should this phone be charged like this? Okay, so please give me a sec, let me turn off this, turn off please give me. So this blazer is where I want to edit. Go closer. These are color self. Like, can we just work with black for now so we can this is much more clearer, bold. So let me look for this guy, highlight. Don't drag it though, like there's difference between just selecting. Look at this selection now. So if I drag it, if I selecting it like this and just dragging all the way, well, it might fix the upper part, but the down part we are losing some shape. Like, look at Ctrl Z, you see. But if I just highlight, that means I want to just move the control points only, not the whole line design. So same with this guy, highlight. So I've selected the two, I want to move them as easy here, so that this guy too can, either you select like that, hold down control and select this and move it up. Yeah, okay, looking good, right? Don't worry, we're still going to make this thicker. Blood is thicker than water. I don't know how that corresponds, but yeah, we're going to make it thicker, that kind of thicker. Okay, so this is looking good. Let's just finish up on this line of a thing so that we can start like inserting the designs inside. So how do we do that? So I'm going to pick another outline tool to just do a sample around here. So after that, we now trace that sample all the way around to finish it up. So I'm going to do for one side, duplicate it of course, then do a final one. So pick a loud color. So actually we can hide this purple, hide. Let me delete things that we are not using. So shift K to unlock everything. So select all of this and just delete it, so that the whole page will not be too noisy. So I've hidden the color purple. So what I want to do here is pick an outline to pick a loud color. So what I mean loud color is something that is very kind of like very bright to see and relatively noisy. I mean you can't hear the sound, but you can see something that is I don't know, too flashy, something that will be easy for you to see. That's what I mean by loud color. Okay, so we're just going to like maintain a little range here, because if you look at it, yes, that's just what it is. And like I told you, we're just working our own, trying to replicate as much as possible. I mean, no be we design them to begin with. So actually I'm going to let it like touch here like so. So by the time I increase the input C value to something like this brown line, it will be thick and it will cover up all these places, right? So come here. So try to maintain that little distance that you have been maintaining from up. Um, yeah, with reference to these inner lines. So these people read the message. If it does not involve money, I know they do. Okay, so say this one is just like, so that I did from here left click. So I'm going to put a right click here. Thank God that line is still there to be our guide. And another left click. Okay, looking good. So try to maintain equidistance. Okay, looking good. So a left click here, one right click and one left click. So bring it down. My God. Put left click here. Put left click and I mean this was a right click and you end it with a left click. I'm trying to look at the distance. So let's see what is happening here. Okay, they don't really touch. Okay, they didn't really like touch here. So yeah, we are good to zone out. Do I need a guide here? Should I make a guide? I think I did a guide. So well, let's just see. It ends here and it follows this pattern inside out. So we'll do that on our own. So that means this guy can come down a little bit more, right? Something like a brain. So stay here. What's it? Left click here. So I'll put a right click here and I'll put another right click. Let me see what this place looks like. Okay, we are right clicking our way through. Right click, right click. No, I'll put it somewhere here. This is where it should end actually, but that place looks somehow. So let me end it a little bit further and highlight it instead. Save. Okay, so this is looking good for a border line. So you see how this place looks like. So let me highlight, assuming we still have this one like extended, so let's extend it. So assuming it's ending here, we'll be able to highlight here and get this rounded shape out. Yeah, that looks good. So just make sure it's out of the, okay. So let's make this a loud color so you can see. I don't know, I love using this wine. I'm not even going to red. Okay, so what I'll do here is Control D to mirror it the other way. So use your arrow keys to, arrow key this time to just move it right. So look at the spacing. So is it uniform? Well, this one can still come in a little bit more. So come in like more. Okay. So no, this thing is not that uniform. Okay. So I might have to like highlight some places just to make hands mix. Okay, that means I'll have to do some adjustments here. Well, that means also that this one was not perfectly uniform to begin with. So let's go in a bit. Why everybody can do message for this night altogether? Okay, so I think from here to here is looking good. Okay, so let's just follow that to draw the complete borderline now. But before we do that, you might want to like take out any other thing we don't need. Speaking of this line, take out this purple show and take out 7 o'clock. Let's see what else are we taking in or out. Looks like this tutorial will still have part 3. How many minutes into it? 26. So okay, let's rush it. So yeah, I wanted to say we should this one I'll take it out. So where's the image? So we are getting this image gradually. So taking that out, show this one and take it out, delete, save, and I'm going to select all of this and give it like a bigger input C value. So that the input C can be like 0. Let's do 0.1 for now. So let's wait for it to load. That's quite change or change. Okay, 0.1 is warning. Let's do 0.07 for now. So that the ones that I need extra thickness on, I can just like do that manually. You see, it's looking good. It's looking sharp and demure. So up next is this line. I'm going to make it 0.1. That inner line, make it thicker than the outer ones, of course. So what else do I want to do here? I want to make all this brown the same color as the ones inside. Okay, after which I want to do 0. Maybe 1 2 to trace this red line, right? Green light, red light. Let's start from here. Right click. So we are literally just tracing this one back. That's why we needed it. So this is why an outline to outline here too is important for you to just like have your reference before you do the final line that will go, because when by the time I finish and I render this design as image file, you just see it and like, how did they get these perfect lines and everything? So look at, so this is all the stress we are going through with the outline tools and everything to help us get left and right equally and stuff before you can say you get perfect lines. And this is what differentiates monogram from 20U or whatever designer, embroidery design, because it's expected to like have perfect tones and sharp. Waiting with this. So to have all these perfect, let me follow this. So it's expected to have all these perfect lines and everything, because of course it's computerized. So just like photo, anything you do here is what will determine what you see when the final design is printed. So you want to do this as perfect as possible. 20 you cannot like use hand to maneuver all these perfect lines. So that's what makes you a professional designer. I think we might still have to come and do some editing for this down part, or we might not. Let's just see how it turns out because it's looking chaotic a little there. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of like when I end it, I'll tell you to subscribe and like if you like it. But at this point, I'll tell you now, please do well to subscribe, share with someone, and make sure you like it so it will be recommended to other people that need this kind of tutorial for their businesses, for entertainment, and for whatever. Okay, okay, so yeah, that's looking good to me. I don't know about you, but at this point, okay, this down part is okay to me, but now we have a problem which I don't really consider a problem. You know, this one is we have like little spacing within they do this. This image is not responding. Okay. uh is this playing? So in any case, there should be like a little spacing between here and the line, right? So I think this is what I'll do. I'll just select it and move it out a bit. It can still work. You will excuse us. Thank you so much for your service. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, let me move this guy, this one, let me move them towards here a bit. Okay, same thing with here, same with this. So all these ones are just like minor editing, and yeah, you should be able to go about this yourself as need be. Okay, so we're almost done, so I can return this to this color, right? So selecting this, select this. Now I want to make a filling. Look at the filling. Wetin be this? So just it's not going all the way in, but all these ones they are filling. So all these ones are add-ons, add-on like elements. So let's do this filling first before we do all this add-on. This one is cross stitch. We definitely opening cross stitch. This one is add-on. So tatami. So we are going to do tatami, but now instead of taking the stress of drawing filling inside this again, coming to, we are just going to duplicate this to Control D, right click and convert to pencil. So come here to the image part of it, make sure that image, this one is selected, show drawing. So I'm going to select the two. This is the smartest way to get a fill. Select the two and right and just left click on complex fill. You see it gives us the outline. Click enter. You see how perfect and how fast can that be? So it's sequence by number, so you can, you see, like use this when you kind of have this type of situation. So for now, let me just do it brown. Go to properties, change it to tatami. I'll leave it at 2.4 for now, and its stitch count is going to next level, 220 something, but I don't really mind. I will still like find a way to, but for now, yeah, you see that our design is looking professional. At least that's how it's looking to me. So and I think this neck is not, it's not too much, so it's looking nice as well. 0.8 points something, yeah. It's still in range because someone's head can really enter this adults, as long as adults head can enter here, then you have nothing to worry about. Now let's check the width. I didn't want the width to be much, that's why I reduced the whole size of design to 8. 5.1 is okay, but I'm selecting this left, go to properties by clicking A. I'll do 9.5 actually. So let's do 9.5. The stitch count will go up a little bit more, but don't worry. They said soup that is sweet is money that kill it, abi. So same thing with design that is nice. You just have to spend a lot of time running it. So let's go straight to the add-on, at least from what we see. Okay, thank God is. So this one looks like complex field and a little satin line surrounding it. So that's what we are going to do. This time I might excuse myself and not do a perfect following of this. I just do, okay, the whole point is endo track cut, endo tracker. So we have 4 by endo track cut senses. So yeah, is that right? Endo track cut senses, yes, like 4 by 6 here. Same thing, just duplicate all around, cut out the parts you don't need, then move on to the cross stitch. So the cross stitch is what I'll do last. So let's do this. So 4 by 6, right? I'm going to also show you a fast way to like duplicate and replicate all this stuff. So let's do a very small stuff. We don't know the size we need yet. Enter. So go and select it. I'm going to duplicate, so make 2 on each other. You see they are on each other. So select the first one, convert to complex fill. So I selected it, I click on complex fill and I click on enter, right? Save. Then the second one, which is literally on it, also select it and click on input C. But I think the value might be too much. Okay, so I'll reduce the value of input C, few stitch, no, input C value 0 points, maybe 0.6, 0.5 7 is okay, right? So for this one, I'll let it be done last, like, so it will be on top of O, and that means I have to reduce the size. Okay, yes. Then one more thing, you see that it's kind of like entering, so I still want to like make this this one, let's see, I want to make it have like this smooth surface or like protruding effect, as if it's like, I don't even know the grammar to use again, but look at what I want to do. Look at this and compare it to what I want to do now. So I'm going to take out the auto split, and do you see a difference? It's like it's giving us this from here. It's very smooth and shiny, while this one has this shade to it, so making it like a gradient. And yeah, you see, so it's like when you I don't know, attach a solid stuff. But in any case, we have successfully created that. Let me group this. We don't know how big or small it will be, but is that rain? Please give me a sec. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, before we continue, sir. Okay, so yeah, so we said we counted 4 by 6 the other time, so I'm just I've grouped this. So you see this array, click on it. So this one will give you the vertical, the column, or the row. So this is the row, this is the column. If you are still confused, I think I saw a logic on Twitter. That one that you think is column, that's the row. The one you think is row, that's the column. So I can't explain more than that. So this is the column and this is the row, right? So we want colon 6 by 4, and it was like spaced out a little bit. So I'm not clicking anything, I'm just like moving my cursor. You see it's showing us the, yeah, the spacing between the rows are like much more than the column. So I'm going to just left click once after I've seen that that one is looking good. Okay, so save, bring them close, and this is obviously more than the spacing we need. So I'm just going to hold it at this place and drag, right, so that it can go all the way in exponentially. Are they of the same color? Oh, they are not the same color. That's what I'm wondering. So I'm going to ungroup because I had them grouped. So everything that has to do with filling, let me send them inside actually. Yeah, yeah, I saw the thing plan to reach 4 by 6. Is that not 24? My god. I'm holding down control to make that selection. So I'm going to like sequence and send it all the way up, but actually this is where I want it to be. And this guy is going to be this. Okay, so it's getting close to home. It's getting close to what we are trying to achieve here. But let me see, assuming I bring this one inside, any difference? Yes, there's difference, so return it. Or better still, let me so I'll just only that I'm going to make this only that I'm going to make from here, just one left click, shift. I'm just going to make it a little bit bold, 0.02. Let's make it 0.06, right? Yes. So group this, Ctrl G to group, bring it down, down, down. So it's here, 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 here. So don't forget we are going to use our formula again. So anything we do edit here, just bring it here and here. So anything you do and edit here, duplicate to the other side. So we are supposed to be, let's start with this place. So from our visibility, if we are trying to replicate perfectly, I think we see 1, 2, just 1, then 1, 2, 3, you know. So I think I see this one, while the rest is kind of like going into the shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you can have like something like this. Yes, something like this. So I'm going to ungroup. Before I ungroup, I'll select all and lock every other thing. I've unselected it, so lock. So this one is the only thing that is not locked now, so which means I cannot mistakenly select this design no matter what. So I want to ungroup this so I can delete. Before I do that, let's duplicate as a reference if we need something like that. Delete this one, delete. Oh, should I? No, leave it. Delete. Abby, what's there? Oh, it shows 3 actually. I'm just going to send it under this line, so it will be done before the line. So this ones are shown perfectly. You see, we have to do like manual editing for this guy. I think the thing is not like uniform as we were hoping. I'll take you out. You can come here a little bit because I'll take this out. I think you two should take your leave. Okay, so this is looking good if you ask me, and if you don't ask me, I still tell you for free it's looking good. So Ctrl G to group, duplicate, bring it here. So I'm going to send it like to be done before this line, so that this line is going to be done on them. So just bring it here again. I'm exhausted. So like how many do we see here? I see like one, then three, and then some lines. I'm going to make this one irrelevant, so I'm just one and one, two, three. So let's duplicate, bring it here, do some deleting on group, select this, select this, select on group. Oh yeah. So I said one and one, two, three. I will delete this, delete all of this. So you are the favored and chosen. I am a chosen. Can you see that? Yes, you are the chosen. Control D, mirror it in X. Okay. So this is looking good, right? What a day stroke night stroke evening. So I can take this out. Okay. So up next, which would be the final stage of it by God's grace, is the cross stitch part. So I'm going to let's close this. Close. Open a new page. Do this. Okay, so which one is clear? This thing is not clear. I'm literally going to use idea to get something similar to it, right? So one thing again about cross stitch is, you see the size is just small and fits perfectly to this place, but there's no way for us to resize it here. So we are going to do everything straight up and then bring it to the page and edit and just get the size out as we need it to be. So this brown, I think I used brown already. Let me use black. When I go there, I will change it as the need might be. So I'm going to go with gold. Ah, what I'm seeing here, let me try to understand. Let's just assume we have something like this. You will excuse me. As I mirror it in. Okay, so up next is, I can see like that black, my black again. So there is like a spacing followed by, it's actually blue. So I have another thing here. Is that really necessary? Let's see. Okay, I think we can work with this. Let me see. Let's work with it. No stress me. Okay, so I think I see like a black dot somewhere here. Just put that on there. Good. So another gold is having like, I think, is that what I think it is? find out. Let's do like a black. So let's surround this one with this. Let's get this to align and see. Okay, so for this base we are going to put another golden stuff there, right? Yeah, it's not so, like, it's not perfectly in sync with what I'm saying here, but yes, that's how I want to do my own. I've seen some omissions and maybe it's intentional, so let's take it out as well. Duplicate and mirror this way. Oh, it's not perfectly in sync after all. There's one way to fix this. This one is clearly 2. So let me see what I can do to 1, 2. So yeah, 3. I have 3. I have 3. Okay, simple now. So let's use this. Let's check it out. Okay, I'll work with this for now. You know, our aim is to just get something similar out, right? So yeah, this is looking good to me. So there's none of this here, at least for this part of it. But this guy actually should be over here, like so. This one has it, followed by this. I think I see a pattern. Yeah, around here. So everything, we just have 4, 1, 2, then we have 1, 2. Okay, so when we are duplicating for this side, we just mirror it in Y. So save it. I'll save it with the same name. What name did I use to save this tutorial? FFOD, yeah. Control S to save. So yeah, we did it with this, and just go to the page. So before I bring that over, I want to have something that I'll use to resize it. So I want to like have a standard sizing around here. So let me pick this guy, pick color pink, draw this, just a shape similar to this. Not, it does not have to be perfect because it's coming inside here. So I'll center it. I'll use this one to do like a mirroring uh, reference. Yeah, that's the word. It will be a point of reference from which like you bring center that guy, change it and move it all the way or rearrange. So you see, instead of like moving the design one by one, we are just going to like use this one to help us quickly do some jumping around with it. So Control O to open FFOD. Remember, we're already working on one FFOD, which is EMB. So this is the EMX we want to open, depending on the name you use to save. So Control A to select, or Control G to group, Control C to copy, goes to a new page, and Control V to paste. So we don't need the size whatsoever. But now I want to bring it to this place. They are like, I said, there are like 1,000 ways to dye, right? I mean, just like there are many ways to design or to move things around. So on this Wilcom, if I move it, it will be slow. Let's try to move it a bit. Well, it's relatively fast, but that's because of the size. But I think there's another smart way, which is to select this, then select this, arrange, align, center. So now how this works is, you know, some of you might not understand, but I'm teaching you some advanced stuff here. If you want to learn all the way from basics, get the course. I have the course from basic to advanced. So this one is just like an advanced technique. So this is literally like learning through doing, right? Okay, so let's continue. So how this works is, the one I selected first will be the one to go and meet the one I select last. Let's use that simple term. So now selecting the two, and this one must be grouped. Like, so as I've grouped this one, is now the software will identify it as a single unit. I don't know if that makes sense to you. If I don't group it together and I click on arrange center, so it's going to bring all of this black to the center of this golden color before it brings everything to the center of this. But so if you want to centralize, yeah, use that property of arrangement, you have to like have units, unit by unit. If I want to do that, I have to group all of this, and so that I can move it as a single, you may excuse, as a single unit. See, I want to keep myself now on top explanation for you guys, and nobody is paying me money, at least not for now. So I'm going to like select this like a single group, because if I delete, it's going to delete everything once, right? So select this and select this pink. So I've selected two items. I want to arrange them on top of each other, bringing the first one I select on the second one I selected. So click on center. You see the speed of light with which this one moves from here to that place. So from here I can like go in a bit and select only this cross stitch, and just adjust it to the size I need. I just want it to fit perfectly into this, not too much spacing, and of course not touching all these lines. So we can start doing some I think exponential. This one will likely take some time, so just wait for it. So let me adjust it a little bit more. Then I'm going to align it to the center of this again. So select the two, arrange, align, center. So you see how nice that is looking, because if we take this one out, you see we have literally like finished what we started, right? So I'm going to Control Z. I need this one. I want to duplicate it and put it here, right? So that I'll be able to, every other design I do, all I do is just to arrange, center, and they will just jump around. Duplicate and have another one here, so it does not have to be like irregular stuff. So remember this, I'm going to duplicate this, is we're having it as a single unit. Select this one, so it's going to jump all the way from that to this place. So arrange, align, center. So welcome. So we are going to duplicate this. I think I can take this two out to avoid confusion. So let's duplicate this as well. Control D. So select another pink, arrange, align, center. So take this one out. Thank you for your service. We appreciate. So I can just duplicate from here again. Control D. Select this together with this. Holding down Control, arrange and align it. Center. Okay. So I can now take out this pink. Save. So in order to get like arrange these colors, everything is looking messed up, so that means machine will run this, pick this, go back to this. No, so it's better to just arrange now. So if you have concluded this one are not really touching, so from here hold down shift, control U to ungroup. So I'll be able to like separate black from, so black, 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 so they can all come down, right? So up next is arranging all this golden and stuff. But now instead of black, and you see it's okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave it as black because of the color we have chosen for the background. So we don't have too much alternatives color. So I think we have like four colors for this design by the grace of God. So four colors. So gold is done outside. So which means gold. We should start from gold and control, gold control, and bring it here. So as much as possible, there's nothing wrong with having this borderline. Shift K to unlock everything now. So having this borderline should be done last, but I mean at the end of the day it's not affecting this, so just let it be done here while it is doing this color. You see, 1 2 3, so resequence the color in like the simplest way possible that I can think, so that everything will go nicely. I think I have another problem, which well, it's not so much of a problem. Look at I think I want to mirror this to 1 and 2. I want to reflect them in the other way around, you see, so that so I want, okay, yeah, I want this to look exactly as it is in this image. But to do that, I need to select them. Now let me see if that's the only thing I selected. Yes. So I'm going to right click. Let me see where this one is facing. Okay, this one is perfect in its position for this guy. So I'm just being careful not to select another line. So for this, I'm going to mirror it in Y. Okay, so you see where they are both facing. I mean, I'm using this as my determining factor. So same thing with this. So this one is in good shape. Uh, why this one is not? I mean, the dots or whatever is around here. So up, down, down, up, again up and down, up and down. Mirror in X. Oh, chim. I think I might have selected a line along mirror in X. Okay, so this looks good. Okay, and I think I want to bring this down a little bit. Okay, so I want this line to be done before this gold, so we might affect some things there. So let's send gold back here. It don't really affect anything. Oh, chim. Okay, now I'm going to look for all these lines and send it all the way. Yeah, all these ones. Send. Let me do another color. So it will be easy for me to just, you see, pick and it will be done first here. So give it this color. Yes, so the sequence is not too much of a hassle. So yeah, this is looking good. Thank you so much for staying through and not sleeping off. This is 253k stitches, but by the time I finally like render this, I'm going to just use change this to 0.6. This will be the final thing. 210, this is like a perfect stitch count. It's not too much, it's not too small. So thank you for staying through, and just let me briefly show you what the image looks like with this. So let me capture the design bitmap. um so how more royal can this design be? I don't like that. This is nice. So I'll go with this. Actually, before I go with that, let me see if I can mix another color. And these two are like my favorite colors here. This neutral color and the other one. So I think I like this. Okay. Well, I think I've used it before. Let me use this. So this can also like help you to select if you don't know what color. If you don't know, like, I want to do this design on a red material and you are wondering what kind of color should I use for the design itself if the material is blue, for example. So this is color blue. You check if this one is how is it called, you check the color of the design and you just like make something happen, right? So you just place it at the back and assume. So I can just change this to filling, right, and make it sequence by number. So assuming this is a cloth, and so assuming it's a blue cloth, you see that this design will go on it. At least from what I'm saying, it will stand out on it, right? So let's return it to just a graphic stuff. So that's how you can like use your software to help you guess the type of thread color you can use on the material. So this is what I want to show you, just the bitmap. By God's grace, I should start posting on Instagram back. You see how sharp, very sharp and demure, cutesy, bro. I mean, no one will know the amount of stress we have gone through to get here, but Alhamdulillah, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. So thank you for staying through, for not sleeping off, and I'll see you in the next one definitely. When I'm back fully, I'll post more videos. So please drop comments and always reach out to me on WhatsApp if you want, if you are like ready to get the full course. So I'll see you in the next one. Happy digitizing, guys.